broadcast.
What sort of crazy person wouldn't want to include their audio in the broadcast?
Yeah, I don't know. Not me. I need to... Oh, we're gonna get all the doubling because I forgot to turn off my... There we go. Now it's off.
I got a pair of new glasses with that blue light filter.
Yeah?
So my next housing build, I'm going to put it to the test.
Ooh. Do not queue as a DPS right now. I like that.
I'll tell you all about it.
I can't wait. Hi, Minwee.
Hello. Welcome to the chaos.
His little symbol that I'm always jealous of, his little Nightblade emote that he has. Shucks, what else have I been doing?
Ooh.
Oops.
Sarah Farr.
Mm-hmm.
So what sort of crazy extra life things can we expect from you guys this coming weekend?
Well, let me just open the incentives before I screw it up. Lore readings, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Like if people make donations, they can pick. Outfit changes, naked dungeon, choose our next adventure, and with a fat $200 donation, your character could be in a future RP lore lesson. And then we're doing a multi-platform thing. Most likely a world boss or a dragon, like, hunt.
If you think we can get 12 people together on PlayStation at the same time, you're batshit crazy.
Well, that's why we said world boss or dragon hunt. So it's not like a, like a trial. Because somebody was like, let's do a trial race. And I was like, there's no way.
I saw that comment and I'm like, I really want to, but I know it's not possible.
Yeah, that's the biggest problem. We're doing a show. We're doing a show recording, Lore Seekers Live. And then we're also probably doing... Matt built a version of Clue, like the board game, but it's ESO themed, and it's rad.
I remember. I was judging the pictures while he was building it.
Yeah, so we're probably going to play that on the stream. We just have to figure out when.
I still don't believe that picture of Naru is not a cosplayer.
Right. And then just whatever else presents itself to us. So we probably will do some sort of like a tavern walk. Like I want to try and get a bunch of us to like change our costumes our costumes or our outfits to the blue and white, like for extra life, and then randomly walk through places in Tamriel all together with our guild
for
stuff.
extra life or new life?
There you
go.
New
life is also blue and white,
mm-hmm.
and you're just gonna have a Santa bar crawl. I mean, a lore bar crawl.
So, that's just like the actual incentives. The milestones, we have a couple different things. So I have a full Gold Road like deluxe collectors all chapters edition on Steam to give away.
Thing. Mm-hmm.
And then I also have we have somebody who's going to do like a donation anonymously that they wanted to do at a milestone, or we talked about doing it a milestone.
I remember that. Yep.
And then we may or may not have bacon and peanut costumes. That are another milestone. And if we hit beyond our actual $1,000 goal and get to a stretch goal, I think I'm still talking to the one person about it, but I think we're going to do a physical giveaway.
Ooh.
Like maybe something from the Bethesda store. But it'll be US. Crazy. It would be US only, unfortunately, for that one.
That's just the rules.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, so I think that's some of the stuff that we worked out this afternoon. So if you can think of anything else silly or funky or whatever, we're just gonna do stuff on stream too, of course. Like if people make donations, and we'll do other stuff. But that's the stuff that we like set. I know I did more this week than that, but I don't really remember much because life was nuts. Okay, let me open all these other things. Are you ready? Yep, give me 2 seconds to open the links. And as soon as I open the links, then I will be good to go. I do want to run a tweet real quick. So give me like literally 1 minute. Okay, that's there. Vibrate for the phone. And X. Oh, that's my account, not the Snugpod account. Ruh-roh! Ah, yes, the noise happening, that's probably my mouse. Because it's just below my mic at the moment because the PlayStation is taking up the desk.
The click, 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 click.
Yep.
I honestly thought it was my mouse, and then I realized I'm not using it.
No, Minwee can hear it because it's right below my mic right now. Ruh-roh. And that's
I can hear it too.
The monitor. Yeah, sorry. Give me 1 second, and that'll stop once we actually get started. Gotta make sure I'm on the right account, otherwise people will be real confused why it says pre-show tree show on the Lore Seekers account.
No. Pretty much everyone just knows.
They'd be like, oops, she did it again.
Yep.
Ooh, I should have done a Christmassy one. I'll have to do one next time. Canva?
Oh my gosh, is it too dark in here? Do I actually need to lighten up the place?
It was a little dark when I first came in, but I don't think it's terrible. Yeah. Let's do this one. Let's do that. Come on.
Once I finally figure out what I did with my fire furnishing, that's also a cooking stove. Once I figure out what I did with that, because that's...
I was gonna say, I was like, you've got a sweet fireplace, but we don't have an actual,
yeah,
fire in it at the moment.
It's also a cooking fire. Don't ask me if I know where it is, because if I did, it would have been right in that fireplace already.
That's fair. Okay, here we go. Downloading this. Downloading. JPEG. Oh, nope. Wrong thing. Hold, please. Go.
Fa la 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 foos roda.
That's what the episode should have been named. Fa la 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 foos roda. That's incredible.
Oh, that's been in my head all week. It has
been,
like,
man.
Holidays happen, and that is like the jingle in my head since 2011, I swear.
Minwee says, we take this moment to advertise inventory insight add-ons for PC for missing furnishings. Minwee, I thought you just did your PS, so mouse? What? It's because I'm running the stream and my notes from my laptop. But running... Well, sorry, the stream's running from the PlayStation, but everything else is running from the laptop. To the X. To the Canva. Pre-show is tree show is live. With 2 Bosmer and some...
2 Bosmer and a new life tree. I'm done.
Okay, I'm doing that. That's it. That's what's getting added. And then we're doing ESO fam, Elder Scrolls Online, Lore Seekers. That's funny. That's good. That's good. Okay. 2 tiny elves. Yep, there it is. Nice. Okay. That is done. That is done. That is up. Okay. Who's leading in? You want to lead in?
You can do it this time. Yep.
My Ian just messaged me and said, "Hark, Hermaeus Mora sings." Oh no, we're gonna have a whole running thing.
It keeps getting better.
It keeps getting better and better. Okay.
Okay.
Oh man, I don't know that I've ever let in on the show.
If you have me do it, I'm just gonna say fa la 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 Fuzroda.
I think you should.
There's nowhere else right now.
Oh, nope, that's it. That's how we're leading in.
All right.
Let's do it.
Okay. Fa la 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 Fuzroda.
Hark, Hermaeus Mora sings.
Welcome to a Snugpod Cast recording.
Yay! I love it. We're nuts.
No, we're the 2 tiny elves in the song.
That's true. We are the 2 tiny elves in the song.
In one festive new life tree.
So good. So good. What a fun time. See, this is what happens when the Khajiit has things to do, unfortunately. He misses out on all our silliness.
So anyway, welcome to the first Sundas of New Life. And New Life technically hasn't started yet. It starts way late in the year. But that house that I remember telling you guys about is not necessarily done, but pretty darn close. So we're there, and we are feeling the festive vibes tonight.
Yeah, we are. We've even changed our outfits. We got a tree and a fireplace. Some festive stuff happening in the ceiling. It's pretty great. We got cookies, too.
Mm-hmm. And lore.
Did you notice?
All of the lore.
There's so much lore. Look at all the books behind us.
It is all of the Shalador's library, and then some of the books you can get from Infinite Archive. Also, complaint. I didn't want to complain this episode, but complaint. So you know how I've been really pushing, trying to get scribing done? Like, really, really hard, right? I finally got a couple of the books. They're not readable.
Excuse me?
Yeah, no, they're over on the shelf over there. But the books that you can purchase that are 10k a piece from scribing, after you have to get achievements for them, they're not readable.
That hurts my soul.
Yep, they just glow.
Actually, I don't have a soul, technically, I guess, since I'm the vestige, but... Just kidding. Wow.
You killed Molag Bal, you got it back, it's fine.
That's
got most of it back, at least.
I think I probably lost a portion of myself somewhere along the way.
We commit a lot of war crimes, it happens. It's fine.
Minwei, geez, it started dark tonight.
Oh, but you know what? We still have a twinkle in our eyes, because I read on UESP the other day that Bosmer have star-shaped lights in their eyes.
Oh. Hey, that explains Evely in that one, in the one cinematic, right? Yeah. Matt, you freeze bones. Yeah, you, I think when they zoom in her eyes in that one cinematic from Blackwood, they're kind of star-shaped. That's cool. I don't think I knew that about us.
Well, look in a mirror. You have star-shaped, it's right there. Anyway. We have news. We weren't here last week. None of us were here last week, I don't think.
Nope,
so
we weren't.
We have news. A lot of news.
We do have news, but we also did stuff. Unless you don't want to do that anymore.
No, we had 2 weeks. We did a lot of stuff, actually. What did you do?
Oh, well, I guess we could say we did a lot of stuff. I don't know that I would consider myself a lot of stuff, but I've been busy. Been doing a lot of Guildmaster Online because we had quite a few people return back this week. So it's been just kind of like tracking down names and getting people reinvited and all that stuff. And then I also yesterday went and got Zareth Var with Minwi and started leveling him and going through his quest line, and it is awesome. It's really good. I really, really like him as a companion. I'm really, really excited to see where the rest of his story goes. And yeah, I don't know. I think he might be sticking around for a while. He might be one of the ones that I use like a lot. Um, I've been working on Extra Life like the crazy person that I am because we've been trying to get all of our milestones and our incentives and all of that stuff lined up. And there's even a couple incentives that aren't going to go live until the day of. So Peanut and I were working on that a little bit earlier today. And yeah, that's kind of what's going on. It's just mostly been working on that stuff, trying to get everything in order. And it's just been a terribly busy week at work too. So that's about it. I have progressed the Gold Road storyline just a little bit. And have been working on that. I think that's it. Yeah. What about you?
So I don't remember last week. That's last week. That's in the past. We're supposed to have a show in between then and now, and so whatever. That's back then. I don't remember. That didn't happen. But this past week, um, bless JT. Okay, because he waded through Kid Aggro to do a dungeon with me. A random dungeon with random people
That's
that are
amazing.
not just the two of us. And so we queued. I had him queue initially. I was the healer. He's the DPS. All right. So we queued, and we're running around doing world bosses and stuff. And I'm dealing with the kid aggro, and it's like 15 minutes of this. And then finally, I don't have to deal with the kid aggro anymore. And I'm like, all right, you know what? Unqueue. I'm good. I'm gonna be leader. I'm gonna queue us. Instantaneous. Don't queue as a DPS right now on PlayStation. Don't do it. It's a
Don't,
mistake.
honestly,
It will take you forever.
don't queue as a DPS most places. It's the same problem.
Like, it's weird because it's like there's a patch and it fixes it, and then it's the other, and then it's don't queue as a healer or a tank, or don't queue as a healer, or don't queue as a tank. But right now we are on a patch of don't queue as a DPS.
Yep.
So we're back to that.
I think in general, just the queue is a little funky right now. Like, because of all the funkiness that's been happening with the battlegrounds and whatnot. Like
I did a
queues.
battleground. I forgot about that. That
Yeah.
was fun. I actually
Did you
enjoyed that.
did you do a 4v4 or 8v8?
It was a 4v4, and it was capture the flag,
Sweet.
I think, because it was a lot of different flags popping up. Either way, I was running through and I have everything on silent when I play a lot of the times because normally I'm also paying attention to kid aggro, right? So I'm running around and I'm just like, all the arrows are that way. Oh, the objective is that way. I'm just gonna pop down a bunch of AoEs, keep everyone alive, and we're good. And we annihilated them. It was gorgeous. Um, and then let's see. Oh, I finished Tan Lauren's story.
Oh.
I hold nothing against them at all. They just made a bad first impression. Um, for me, their first impression was they're trying to like sell us a Bastion Darien mashup.
Hmm.
And so they rubbed me the wrong way. I didn't like them right away.
Gotcha.
But we get along now. They're not my favorite. I don't think they'll ever be my favorite. I was very invested in their storyline and absolutely am obsessed with the entire supporting cast of their storyline. It is no, not probably. It is so far my favorite story for a companion. And then I killed tons of Thalmor. I mean, whoops.
Die, Valmore,
Sorry,
die.
but that's always a fun one for me because yeah, I hate the Thalmor so much. And then Stuga update, since it's been a while. The pants are done, and she has deep pockets. Let me tell you, I am really proud of this. This might just be a girl perspective thing, but I am really proud of the pockets on these pants, okay? Um, it's amazing. They're great. And finishing up the shirt. That's where we're at on that.
Minwee says, Stuga's rich? Because your pockets are deep?
No, it's okay. So because we never get any like real all of the US events are freaking chaotic beyond all belief and for communication. So I designed Stuga in mind of being able to like put her all in one collapsible bag and then have the bag and like be able to like fit in one of those pockets. So that way I can just wear her to an event like in California or Vegas or something and then just like fly home a few hours later.
That's amazing. So you literally
So
designed
that's
her to be a pack mule.
yes.
She has all
Quite, yeah.
215 inventory slots.
And it is 215 because it's like 3 shades of green for the makeup. It's ridiculous. But yeah.
Oof. Crazy.
But anyway, that's the update there. So that's everything I've been working on lately. And then this house. This house is gorgeous. I love it. I still need to do some tweaks. Don't look too hard at the courtyard, but in here it's nice.
Love it. I think it looks really nice. I love the different flooring elements and all the stuff that you've added, like the windows. It's super cool.
The floor was uneven, so I didn't want to add in the flooring, but I had to add in the flooring. One, I prefer flooring because it's a warm tone versus the cool tone of the natural flooring for these places. Mm-hmm. But the floor was uneven, so I had to add in the flooring so everything would be even.
That's crazy.
It is not lore accurate. I didn't tag it as lore accurate. We tagged it as cozy, festive, and libraries. But the only reason I did not tag it as lore accurate is because there's no way I could figure out justifying the red guard couches.
Yeah, that's true.
Everything else I could probably like write it off or like say something silly, but I cannot justify the red guard couches.
Yeah. Quick updates here for Extra Life because our friends at Tales of Tamriel finished their streams earlier today. Since we're doing like a little bit of, newsy stuff, things that are happening in the community with us and whatnot. Crown Essos raised 59% of his Elder Heroes goal at 416 of 700. UESP Tales of Tamriel hit 103% of their goal at 2K. And then we have Elder Heroes in total currently at just over $2,600 for this year before we stream next weekend and before the donation matching from other places. So that's pretty great. And then go ahead.
Minwee, Stuga does not fit in a heavy sack. I think my heavy sack isn't that big. I actually do have a heavy sack I'm working on for a bag, but no, she doesn't. The whole Stuga cosplay does not fit in there.
Hilarious. He says, my condolences. Amazing. Oh, wow. If you fit her in any sack, it would be heavy, Crown says. Oh, Stuga. I said, do you know how long she's been looking for luggage? That's what I said earlier. I love it. I love it. I can't wait to see it done. I'm so impressed that that's what you've been working on this whole time.
If we ever see each other together with me in it.
Stop.
I thought that was a horrible, hideous segue into the news.
It is. It hurts. It hurts. Anyway. All right. Well, let's talk about how we can survive Stuga. I'm just kidding. In 2024 with our December 2024 survival guide. Or maybe not survive Stuga, but survive new life. You know how it is. It says we're giving 2024 a proper send-off with jam-packed months of events, promotions, and rewards all coming to ESO this December. As we approach the end of 2024, there are a host of exciting reasons to venture into Tamriel this holiday season, including a bounty of rewards, fun in-game events, and more. Check out almost everything coming in December 2024 below. So it looks like there's going to be some Game Pass perks for Xbox Game Pass. Of course, they've been doing those pretty consistently for them. And you can get like experience scrolls, research scrolls, Seals of Endeavor, all that stuff between now and January 12th. And then we are also going to be having the anniversary spotlight for December, going on from 12/3, it looks like, to 1/16/25. So it looks like for this is pretty cool. Have you looked at these in the store yet? You're going to have what they call an alt ascension, where you can unlock a free class style pack containing 21 unique recolor skill styles if you own at least 2 level 50 characters of different classes. So basically, if you already have that, you're good to go. You can claim it. If you do not have that, you gotta get to leveling before January 16th.
They give you a decent amount of time to do that. That's actually pretty decent.
Well, yeah, because I
know,
think they gotta have people who aren't like crazy, like sweaty. They play for hours and hours and hours a day. Have the opportunity to be able to do it, you know.
And then they have a 100 XP event in there between them too, because new life, right? You always get more XP, and like that's pretty decent. That's an acceptable amount of time, I'd say.
Sweet. Yeah, these skill styles are great. I think this was a fantastic move by them. Putting the skill styles in as an earnable thing for the end of the year, chef's kiss. It was very smart. Very smart. Golden Pursuits, another one has started as well, and it's going to go through the 6th. And for this one, it's called Frosty Fun, and it'll give you the chance to acquire the free in-game rewards by completing various activities, including the fearsome Shoal Bear Mount. And look out for more information soon. So this one, remember how we talked about Golden Pursuits and like them being easy, or like how they were going to adjust kind of as we went? I'm going to actually pull it up here now so that we can show it on stream. This one's pretty like, you got to do stuff. You know, it's complete 5 quests, complete 10 quests, 20 quests, earn 10 levels. And that's not like, I don't think that's CP levels, right? Isn't that like actual alt levels?
CP does not count. Can confirm.
Yep.
CP does not count. So
yeah,
if you have a CP character, sucks to be you.
Yeah, it says earn levels by gaining experience through combat, crafting, and much more. So yeah, there's that. So I know people who are like, okay, thank you. I have 20 characters already and they're at max value. And so how the heck do I get that without
you can. Like, you can still, you can do 20 of them without doing a single of the leveling.
Well, that's
or
true.
Having to do the trial. Like,
that is true. You do have the options to do 20 of them to get the bear mount without doing the trial and without doing the leveling. But, you know, I mean, I guess I'm glad they didn't tie that one to any weapons or anything. Those weapon styles, the evergreen ones, because otherwise I think people would have been like, ah. Yeah. So we have an earn 20 levels, complete 5 incursions, complete 1 group dungeon, 5 group dungeons, 200 foes with class abilities, 30 levels, 15 treasure chests, 1 trial, 3 trials, 40 levels, 6 stages of the Infinite Archive, 5 cycle bosses in the Infinite Archive, 10 player homes, 25 items inside your home, which again, the caveat to this one is don't walk up to a table, hit craft 25 of the same thing and expect it to count. It's 25 individual crafting things.
Also, have Tan learn out when you do it. If you make something, she thinks it's really cool.
They
think it's really cool. Every time you make something, they think it's awesome.
Cool.
If it's a furnishing.
That's awesome. And then 50 items with any skill. Harvest 75 resources from the world, earn 45 levels, complete 1 battleground, complete 5 battlegrounds, 75,000 alliance points, 10 players in Cyrodiil, earn 15 New Life Festival boxes, earn 10 event tickets. So, yeah. Yeah. Maybe they fixed it, Minwy. Maybe they patched it. But when the pursuit first came out, you could not just walk up to a table and be like, make me 25 of the same axe in one go. You had to literally click it 25 times. So perhaps they have patched it. But yeah. So those are your golden pursuits. If you do 20 of the pursuits, if you will, of the 22 that I read, then you'll get your shoal bear. And it's like this bear that has sea and magical ocean stuff on it, and it's a chunker bear. It's cute.
And then we have a Capture the Relic weekend, which was this weekend, is currently this weekend, going on right now until the 10th.
It's gonna be over in very soon. So, yeah. They also, this one I thought was kind of interesting. They have published the date that Matt Firo's letter is coming out to the community. So 12/17 is when he usually, or is when he's doing his look back on 2024 and the ongoing 10-year anniversary celebration with the letter to the community that he usually does every year. So.
Then we have the New Life Festival from, like I told you, later in the end of the year, whatever. 12/19 through 1/7/2025. Oh my gosh, that's coming up here. Spread holiday cheer through Tamriel when you enjoy your massive XP bonus and seasonal goodies with the 2024 New Life Festival.
Nice. Sorry, I was answering something really quick.
Then we have yeah, you can keep going.
No, go ahead.
Alright. NVIDIA 10-year anniversary promo to be determined. Once again, teaming up with NVIDIA to continue ESO's 10-year anniversary celebration fun. Keep an eye out for more information in late December. So that's something's going to happen. We don't know what yet.
Ooh. It'll be exciting. And that is your December roadmap. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Cool.
Now back to leveling characters. That is a horror story. That is a horror story of a sentence right there.
Let your alts ascend.
Oh gosh. Time to level up Uncle Paro and Nim Crux.
5 golden pursuits. Oh, sorry.
Or makes shiny things. Guess what race that character is.
Amazing. Oh, goodness. All right. So, alts ascending. What's this? What's happening here?
Someone did their duty and killed a cliff racer.
Yeah, they did. And then they leveled up from it. I bet that made you happy.
It does. Alright, earn a huge collection of skill styles when you level up your alternative characters for the next anniversary spotlight. Part of every player's journey is creating varied characters to experience Tamriel with. And with ESO now featuring 7 classes and 10 different races, you have a ton of ways to create and customize your unique adventurers. This December, we're leaning into this part of ESO with the Anniversary Spotlight Alt Ascension. Starting December 3rd at 10 a.m. Eastern Time, any ESO player with at least 2 characters with different classes at level 50 can acquire Class Style Pack Tamriel United for free from the in-game Crown Store. This special bundle contains 21 different recolor class styles, 3 for each class, allowing you to further tinker with your character's visuals and help them stand out. Don't forget, this bundle is available for free only if you have at least 2 different level 50 characters, so get leveling up! If you already have multiple level 50 alts, you can claim the bundle instantly, but if not, you have until January 16th, 2025 at 10 a.m. ET to get there, so don't wait. We can't wait to see the ESO community level up their alts and customize their characters. Are you excited for this massive bundle of skill styles? Yes, I am. I am actually looking forward to using it. I have them now, and I haven't gotten a chance to sit down and do it, but I am looking forward to using them on my Necromancer. I am excited.
Yeah, I actually haven't even claimed them yet. Actually, I don't think I can claim them. Okay, confession time. I'm not an altaholic. I have alts that have never been finished. I think I only have one CP character on PlayStation.
And we're staring at it. Anyway, go level something.
I know. I think my tank is pretty close, actually. Or my warden. My warden might be the closest, which was the character that I started when Morrowind came out. And I decided that I wanted to run that entire, content with a new character because I wanted to try a new class. So.
And that's how I ended up with this character. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I made a warden and I did that entire storyline. And then I was like, that was awesome. Cool. It was also when Nightblades were like a little rough around the edges because there were some changes and stuff.
I stopped playing my Nightblade and started playing my warden.
Yeah. So similar sort of situation there. But then I was
Except you went back to your Nightblade.
I did. I can't help it. She was who I started with my friends, so it was just the one that was the most important to me. So I did go back to her, even if it was like fighting with a wet noodle. Like it's just like, it's fine, it'll be fine. So yeah, but I think it's close, but I don't think I don't know, I've got some leveling to do. I'm gonna have to do some stuff here during New Life so that I can catch up with at least another character. So yeah. All right. Have you claimed any of these yet, or have you added any of them, Gwen?
What?
Of the skill styles. Did you say that?
Yeah, I claimed them. I just haven't used them yet. I want to. I'm really looking forward to using the Necromancer ones on my Necromancer because the red looks so much better.
Yeah. Have you seen any of those red? Not that it's Necromancer, it's Sorcerer, but have you seen any of the red Twilights?
Yeah, I saw one in the wild over in Alinor the other day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're pretty cool.
How do you feel about having skill styles be purchased in the Crown Store?
I think it's okay as long as there's some that are still free. Like I'm good with certain ones that are like maybe a little fancier or like, I don't know. I don't have a problem with it just because a majority of them have been earnable or have been, yeah. I don't know. I think I'm okay with it. What are you?
I have zero issues with it. People were literally asking to be able to purchase them from the Crown Store, so that's what they got.
Yeah, I don't want them all to become that way. Like, I really hope that it doesn't make them be like, great, look, we can put more in here and make people spend all this money on these. I hope it doesn't go that route, but I don't mind them having a few in there from time to time or like some extra specialty, crazy, weird one.
It's for an alti pet, so like,
yeah,
that's fair. Like,
exactly.
If I had to pay for another bear skin, which you can do if you get the Morrowind special thing, there is technically already another bear skin, which is why people started asking for these things in the first place.
Yep. I just don't. If we can reskin Indrix 78 times, I wish we could reskin our Warden bears. Like, I think it would be amazing.
I want a polar bear.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool.
I hate snow, but I want a polar bear.
That would be pretty cool.
Or the cinnamon roll bear.
Cinnamon roll bear.
Anyway, the Golden Pursuits. We kind of already talked about all these, didn't we?
Yes, sort of. I mean, I kind of read through them. I didn't realize that we had an actual still sort of article on them. Sorry, I'm laughing at the chat. The chat is like, because we were talking about reskinning things. Someone said Bacon just wants a mount that's a huge leaf. And Crown says platypus bear.
You know what? At least we're not getting convertibles and stuff like some other MMOs for mounts. Just saying. Anyway.
Thank goodness. Thomas the Train hasn't found his way into ESO yet. Exactly. Ryman says yet in big letters. Jeez. Anyway.
So yeah, well, we're gonna skip over this article because we already said everything that's in it, just without the article's help.
I do want to actually mention the couple things that you get from the activities, because I semi-mentioned it, but I just read what you had to do for them. So if you do 4 activities, it's 3 Allmaker crates. 8 activities is Frostdraug or Rune Gathering customized action, which is fun. I love that they're giving one of those away. 12 activities is the Nord hero statue furnishing, and then 20 activities is the mount that I had already discussed earlier. So pretty fun. And we have all of the evergreen like weapon arms styles, which are fun too. So there we go. Unlock your frosty treasures. Speaking of treasures, these are not
lost treasures of oblivion.
These aren't frosty treasures. They're lost treasures.
They're sharp and pointy. You know, mirrors can like cut. They are not. They are mean.
Yeah. I was gonna make a bad joke, and then I decided that we were family friendly, and I shouldn't.
Yeah, that's why I skipped over that one thing I have written in the notes earlier.
It had to do with cutting glass. That's all I'm gonna say. Oh boy. Anyway, yeah. So, lost treasures with some new crown crates that we have. What do you think of these ones?
I think I actually want some of these Apex mounts, and I've never said that before.
I am really close to pulling the trigger on using endeavors on these bad boys.
Also, that dress, the Fate Mirror evening wear, is never going to be a cosplay because that requires way too much tape.
Oh, yes. I do not...
And a helper.
Yes, to all of that. I do not think that would be very easy for anyone to get into.
Like, I saw that and I was like, no. Nope.
Man, nope. That Atronach dwarven spider. I'm not normally like a dwarven spider fan, but it's pretty cool.
I love my spiders. No, it's the Fargrave Walker Welwa I actually am kind of obsessing over.
Really? I really like the Miramore Shard Cinch. Whoa, Ryman says he pulled an Apex from these crates. Nice. Yeah. Oh, there it is. There's the outfit that you were talking about. Yeah, that's wild. Yeah. That would not be. Yeah, that's a nope. Mm-mm. Yeah. Oh, it's really funny with my arrow sticking out of my knee.
Oh, yeah.
That's silly.
Fargrave Relic Collector isn't half bad.
Yeah. We're just kind of, sorry, we're showing them on stream and going through them, everybody, but, yeah, I don't even hate these Lucent Guardian mounts. Like, these are cool. Someone said, Minwi said, that outfit is held up by Stendar's will.
It's held up by Debella's mercy.
Debella's mercy and Stendar's will. And maybe some drinks from Sanguine.
No. If Sanguine was involved, that...
No, that's true. We're gonna stop. We're stopping. We're stopping. We're stopping.
Oh, you can get Canlorn's hairstyle.
Yes, you can.
Complete with purple.
Just need Kind's wind to blow through. Stop it! Chat is being bad tonight. It's making me laugh. It's making me laugh.
Okay, you remember that one old movie with the Muppets from the 80s with that one guy who's now dead in it?
You're gonna have to be more specific because there's a lot of Muppet movies from the 80s.
The Labyrinth. The Mirror Ball Trickery.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Sands of the Lucent Citadel is interesting too. That's a fun little one. Where is it? Mirror Ball Trickery. It's in here. There it is. So it's like you're dancing with the mirror ball.
You're messing with it, like, exactly kind of like what he does in the movie, where you're just, like, fiddling around with it.
Yeah, yeah.
You can get a mealworm pet! I remember being told that this was going to be a thing, but it's still adorable.
Which one?
The mealworm pet.
Oh, yes. It's very interesting.
It's so cute.
It is actually really cute. I wish it was a little
kind of
shinier.
Glowed.
That's what I was just gonna say. I wish it glowed. So.
Oh my gosh, the Regent's wave. You know, like makes me think of Princess Diaries, the waving with your elbow thing.
Yes, that's very true. How about this tufted camel?
Just another mount.
I think it's kind of fun that it's like different colors though, compared to some of the other camels we've had. Okay, I've got to ask you what you think about the furnishings that are in these. We've got a couple. We've got, where did it go? Isn't there like that hanging... There's like a hanging lamp, which I'm having a brain fart on what it's called.
I love it. The thing that looks kind of like an incense burner.
Yes. Mm-hmm. And the Mirrormore wall sconces are cool too.
They're crazy.
Yeah.
You can also get Tanlorn's body markings out of these crates. And head markings.
Replica Fate Thread Fracture. That's pretty cool too.
The Majestic Alpine Cat.
Yes. Okay, wait. I have to check something on here. Does it have 4 ears?
Yes, it has 4 ears.
At first, I thought that was a bug.
It's not.
That's so weird. Why does it have 4 ears?
What? Remember how we were talking about the antlers the other day? It's a fantasy game. It's fine.
I know. It's pouncing.
Oh.
That's a big cat.
And you can get Athelia's tattoos.
Yes, you can also get Athelia's tattoos as well out of these crates. Crown Esso said, the better to hear you with. Oh, goodness. Yeah, there's some really great stuff in these Mirrormore crates that they've never had because this is the first time they're coming out. So,
oh my gosh.
Yes.
The wash your damn hands emote is back.
Yes, it is.
So if you didn't get that one, it was given to us for free as a daily login reward back when we had the Manhattan flu everywhere. Mm-hmm. You can now get it in a crown crate.
Yep. Going along with these crates, the Mirrormore crates, we should probably talk about the packs as well. So there's a couple different versions of these that you can get. Of course, you can get your standard 4 and your 15 crate, and then they have 25 crate bundles as well. And there's a unique 25 crate offering as well that has a one-time purchase, and that one includes the glass Atronach polymorph that goes with it. So
they're doing that again. They're sticking with that theme.
They've been sticking with that theme, it feels like, now for the last 3 or 4 crate series. I think once they realized people will do those bigger packs in order to get like a polymorph or a mount or something that will go with it, because it does make the crates, yeah.
But really, if you're like going to get get a bunch of crates anyway, and you're just like, I'm gonna get 5 now, and I'll get 5 more, and I'll get 5 more, and you're just gonna get them. Might as well just get them all at once and get a bonus thing anyway.
Well, and here's the thing. This is the first time that they've ever done a 25 crate bundle that's separate from the 25 crate bundle that's got the polymorph in it. So you can purchase...
So people are just... Yeah.
Yeah, some people just really want to farm crates, and I guess they said, sure, why not?
Gambling is addictive. People do that.
Yep. So, yeah, pretty crazy. So those are some of the things that are in the new crates there, and they look great, and it's been very hard to not buy any of these or to not drop a lot of endeavors on that shard cinch mount, because I really like it.
See, these were easy for me to avoid. I guess I'm not absolutely obsessed with all of the stuff. It took a lot of willpower on the Dark Brotherhood crates, but these, I can avoid this pretty acceptably, I think.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and another musical instrument. Yes, that's very true as well. It has the like
The wine
glass,
glasses.
yeah, the glass ones.
Not wine glasses, the crystal glass thing. Yeah.
Yeah, I would agree that overall, I mean, I don't want everything in these crates. I think there's a few body markings. I think there's just enough for me, I guess is what I would say, that I like in these. Because I like the mount. I like the Athelia's body markings. I like some of the other things, like the furnishing pieces, the two, like the furnishings we just talked about a second ago. I really like those. So I think it's just enough that it would warrant me being able to say, like, yeah, I can buy a 15 pack, or I can buy, whatever, and feel okay with it. It's not like, oh, I just want that one thing out of it. Because if it was that, I would just buy it with Endeavors or with Crown Gems,
Mm-hmm.
So there's enough in it that it makes me go, yeah, I could spend money on that if I wanted to. That's it for the news, huh?
That is all of the newsy news.
The newsy news. There's some community news, but
yeah, I figured I'd just add extra section because there's the official news and then there's news.
Yeah, exactly. That's very true. The one that's been the big one this week has made everybody want to cry a little bit, but we can't really be covering ESO without actually covering this, it feels like, is they just announced the other day that there is not going to be the big 2025 meetup that we all thought there was going to happen here in the US, and that is a big bummer. So, yeah.
How much you want to bet they're just going to do a tie-in with PAX?
I am waiting for that because PAX is going on sale this weekend. Like the PAX tickets. That's where they used to do it. They used to do the tavern, like a US tavern outside of PAX, Bethesda Game Days. But I don't know. Or yeah, maybe that could be too. Minwee said maybe they'll just go nuts at QuakeCon. There's a lot of other events too that happen in the US. There's a gaming event down here that's for community in Orlando that's starting to get some pretty good traction too that people were talking about. So,
and we're not going to speculate because we don't want to spread misinformation or anything, but
yeah,
the point is that it was canceled and we don't know what we're getting now for the US.
Yeah, they said that they're going to do the best they can to try and, like, from what I was seeing on socials and back and forth and all that stuff, it's been like they still want to do smaller things here in the US. It's just they're not going to do that big fancy blowout that everybody was expecting, which is a bit of a bummer for people who intentionally didn't go to Amsterdam last year because they either couldn't or couldn't afford it or didn't have time off, and we're planning for this big one here in the US. So, yeah. I don't know. We'll see. So again, we don't want to spread any misinformation. We don't want to make people freak out, stuff like that. I honestly think that some of it is probably just personal opinion. I think there's so much budget stuff happening in the game dev world just in general, with companies that I think they're trying to find a lot of companies are trying to find their footing, and that's tough.
It's also the end of the year. A lot of things, especially
fiscal year,
tend to get cut. That's just how things work. Who knows? Maybe they'll announce something else, but meh. We'll just have to sit by and wait. However, confirmed, I am definitely going to the German Tavern still this next summer because now I don't have to choose.
Yeah, they said the German Tavern is still on, and for people that don't understand that, remember, like, it's not the same. it's not the same budgets.
Okay.
So
people, a couple things on this because I've actually figured this out from having to watch both sides for a while. One, not the same budget. It's over there. Different thing. Two,
Yep.
different community managers.
Yep.
Three, the German Tavern is something besides COVID they have every year anyway, regardless. It
Yep.
is basically their weird yearly convention over in Germany that they
Yep.
do every year. It is not related to any of the US meetups at all.
Yeah, exactly. It's like it's an ESO event, but it's not necessarily centric to the chapter. I mean, it is, but you know what I'm saying? Like they always
Yeah.
celebrate stuff based around the chapter, but it's it's been happening, consistently for a
Yeah.
while. So,
It is just a thing they always do in July in Germany. It's expected. It's their consistent thing.
Ryman says if they have to hold it in a shed in a garden, it will happen. Yeah, I would believe that. I would believe that. So, yep.
So that's where Stuga's gonna show up, and I'm gonna have to learn to say, "Do you know how long I've been looking for you in German?"
That'll be amazing. And when you do, we'll need a video. So,
I'm sure there will be one.
I don't know what this is, but let me know.
So this, yeah, yep. So what?
What is it? What's happening?
Oh, this next thing.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, so I started doing that thing a while ago. Remember when I found that like cool staff that someone made that we never saw on social media because they only actually posted it in the forums?
Yep.
So I started paying attention to the forums more for like community things, and apparently there is a community gift exchange that has been going on for like 8 years. And, and it's across all platforms and regions, which is why I'm adding it to our show notes because
That's cool.
there are Xbox and PlayStation people posting, but not very many, and it's probably because we as console tend to focus and stay on the console, and we don't really leave that area too much because like even Discord was a lot for some people, right?
Yeah, that's true.
So I wanted to kind of like bring it to attention that like, hey, there's this thing going on. So if you're interested in trying an ESO gift exchange, now what it is, I read through all of it, and if anyone is interested in looking at it themselves, it is pinned. The devs pinned it to the top under the general section in the forums. But it is the 8th annual gift exchange, and it is hosted by, I apologize if I butcher your name, Aliyavana, who is from PCNA, and they're just a regular player and prompt people to do this every year. So if you've ever heard of like Secret Santa and stuff, it's kind of like that. But what it is they set up this forum, and you just keep replying. People keep replying to it, and then other people look through it and decide if they want to.
Jinx
if
is
they
purring.
can. Oh yeah, she's right by my mic.
I can hear it. There's an Alfie going into the mic, and it's amazing.
Yeah. Anyway. Oh.
Keep going, keep going. I love it.
So so you go, you look through if there's someone who you can gift them because Secret Santa isn't really secret in ESO. Isn't really secret in ESO because you can see who's sending you stuff. You can't send letters anonymously. Send mail anonymously. I mean, maybe PC has an add-on for that, but on console we can't send things anonymously. So you list what you want, and then you can also scroll through and see if there's someone's Christmas wish you can grant, and then you can send them their Christmas wish as well.
That is actually really super cool.
So yeah, I was looking through it for I was reading through it and looking for PlayStation players and stuff. Oh, and the creator of the thread, Aliyavana, all she wants is for pictures of characters' holiday outfits. So
Aww.
if you want to post an ad to it, you can post what you want and a picture of your character's holiday outfit. So yeah, that's just getting that out there. It's open to everyone. Make sure you're putting your username and in your console and your platform and region when you post and add to the list. And try to put it at the top so it's easier to see for people, so that way they can see when they're reading.
Cool.
There we go. And what do you have for your community news?
I got really, really lucky, and I got invited to the ESO Christmas Carol thing that people do every year. So I know that I think we've talked about this in the past, or at least within Lore Seekers, we've discussed it. There is a group that always does like a version of a Christmas Carol every year, and they actually do it in a house, and they do full scene changes, full script, like they invite, as many people as will fit in the house. They get like a formal invitation, and then you can sit and watch this show that's 2 hours long. And I've always heard other people talk about it. Lotus has talked about it before, stuff like that. But this year I got invited to it, and I'm super excited. I'm signed up to go on the 20th. So hopefully everything works out and I don't have any conflicts, because the other ones I couldn't make work with my work schedule, unfortunately, and my kiddo schedule. But yeah, this year it is Investigator Vale, an entangled carol. So I am very excited about that. So yeah, you basically get in Discord and then you listen and watch the show, and it's going to be really exciting. So yeah. And I think they would be okay if I read the description, because my understanding is it's also posted in the forums. So it says, locked in combat with her mortal enemy, Tyrenius, the voice of the Brotherhood, plunged to his death over the Anvil Lighthouse. Absent for 2 years, Tamriel mourned the loss of their foremost consulting investigator. Vale, however, was still alive. With no sense of purpose, she's encouraged by Dr. Timothy Cratchit to explore Ebenezer Scrooge's unusual death. It is a dark and treacherous Christmas Eve, and Investigator Vale is a tormented woman. And now the brilliant investigator must utilize her deductive skills to solve the crime. The game has begun.
Oh, this is not going to be a family-friendly showing. It's Investigator Vale.
It's so exciting. So, it's 8 acts. Like, it's a long show. It says to expect it to be about 2 hours. So, wow. So cool. I'm really excited. It sounds fun. And that's my community news that I have, because that's the only thing that I got
awesome.
like that. Yeah. I'm pretty excited. So, we don't have the cat here to ask where the Dwemer didn't go. Bummer.
We do not, but maybe you like murder hobos, because this next question for the evening, liking murder hobos is totally viable. So what it is for No More Murder Hobos this week, my character question for you guys is pretty simple. It's just one question. If you could hire / find the perfect companion that didn't make noise while you were streaming, jinx, who would it be? Anyway, if you could hire or find the perfect companion, what would their background be? Any preferred class? What are their likes? What are their dislikes? And what are their personalities? And of course, why is it Cicero from Skyrim?
That's awesome. Oh, everybody in chat is answering where the Dwemer didn't go this week.
Did you mute yourself from laughing too? Is that just me?
I did. I muted myself laughing as well.
So that silence there is both of us laughing uncontrollably.
Yes. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Crown says the Dwemer are still not in Canada or Daggerfall or Battlespire. Minwi says the Dwemer did not go to elsewhere because everyone is elsewhere. And then Ryman said, they didn't go to the hunting grounds. I've looked there, didn't find them there, and I must know.
Alright, there we go. We got places where the Dwemer were not this week.
We got places where the Dwemer were not this week, and then we also got some murder hobos. It was good times. Good times. If you could hire or find the perfect companion. Ooh. I don't know. That's a toughie. That's a tough one.
Think about it. Think of all of the companions you have played alongside or worked with in ESO, and think what was wrong with each of them that just didn't make them that perfect friend for you to hang out with forever.
Confession. I haven't even ever fully leveled a companion yet.
You don't have to fully level them, you just have to run around with them.
Well, yeah, that's true. But I still haven't done all of them yet either. So I've barely used Bastion. I've barely used Isabel. I've used Ember pretty decently, and then I've used Miri pretty decently, and then now Zerithvar. So, and I don't have Sharp, and I really need to get Sharp. Yeah, I don't know. That's hard. Yeah. We need a wood elf companion.
I said class preferences, not race.
I know. I know. Any preferred class?
Elfique. We need an Elfique.
Oh
companion.
my gosh.
Or a Sentrat.
Can you flipping imagine if you had like a Magicka Elfique companion? Like Zaji's.
And they love it every time you make alcohol.
Zaji's mom.
Oh god, no, not her.
I'm just
I don't
kidding.
think she would be okay with the Dark Brotherhood dagger.
I'm kidding. That would be amazing. Yeah, I think for me, I would like to have like a full true. Well, I mean, Miri's technically a Nightblade, isn't she? I don't know. And having a companion that stealths and stuff isn't really that helpful. I might like a Warden companion.
Sharp?
Oh. See, I haven't done Sharp yet.
Well,
yeah.
You need to stay sharp.
Basically, all we've figured out is that I suck at this game and need to have more time to play it. Oh. Would yours truly be like a Dark Brotherhood, like full on?
Oh yeah,
Dark
no,
Brotherhood?
that's why I prompted this, because the whole one thing that Zerithvar and Tanloran have in common is they do not appreciate when you use the Blade of Woe.
Oh, interesting.
Zerithvar believes all souls are redeemable.
I should have known that, because today when I was running around, I had accidentally stolen something, and when a guard came up to me and asked me to pay my bounty, I did, because it was like 70 gold. I'm like, yeah, whatever. And then he was like, oh, very good. Like, I see that you're an upstanding person. Like, he was like, good job for paying your bounty. You have a redeemable quality, even though you stole that.
You admit your mistakes.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. Huh.
I'm disappointed in you for paying your bounty.
I usually do. I don't care. It's just gold.
The gold doesn't matter. It's the principle of the thing.
Principle of the thing. I should be fleeing. I should be fleeing and hiding like the Nightblade that I am.
You don't hide. You just flee.
All right. Well, yeah. Suppose I could.
And then you let the heat die down. Then you go back in town. Then you do something stupid. And then they see you again. And then you flee again. And then you just keep. You work on those achievements.
It's your gameplay loop.
Achievements.
It's your gameplay loop.
Achievements are good achievements. Go kill some mud crabs on the beach while you wait. It's great.
Chat says clemency. Duh. Remind the guards who's boss.
That too.
Yes. Ryman says burn it all down.
So someone likes Ember. Got it.
Yep. Check. With the new blue fire. Yes. Burn it all down with the new blue fire.
But yes, what I'm hoping for is when we get our Dark Brotherhood chapter, like our Nether Dark Brotherhood chapter that gives us all the sanctuaries around Tamriel, right? I'm hoping we get a companion where it's like an initiate or something, and they're traveling with you, so that way they can like see all the cultures and stuff and learn more, because the Dark Brotherhood, we know. But if you don't know, you don't know. So you need to learn so you know.
Yeah,
Uh,
Gwen, you've given me the opportunity, so I think I'm gonna say it.
uh-huh.
How would you feel if next year's chapter had to do with shadow scales and the Duskfall
I would
and
hate you.
Black
I would hate
Marsh
you.
and
I would
Black
hate
Marsh
you so much. I would
and
be so jealous.
Black Marsh and Sithis and all things having to do with that.
I would be very disappointed in myself and very jealous.
Why would you be disappointed in yourself?
Because you get the fancy clue and I don't, and
I
it's a
don't
Dark Brotherhood artifact.
I don't know that that's gonna happen. We don't know that that's gonna happen.
I
They
am
usually
giving
send
you my
it.
most
They
flatline
usually
face.
they usually send. Okay, but they usually send it to like the stream team people, like those people, not necessarily the outer edges of that. But no, I was just speculating because of some of the things that have started to like float
Oh,
around
come
where
on.
people
Even
are.
Ark gets one.
Okay, but they've been unofficially official for a while.
I know. They have been so official, it doesn't even count.
Yeah, and remember, we have more listens than they have episodes, but that's about it. They have way more episodes than we have listens. Anyway,
It's not Shadow Scales.
it's not. You don't think
Shadow
so?
Scales.
You don't think so?
No, it's
Nope.
definitely Shadow Scales. I'm so
It's.
excited.
She's like, no, it's not it. It is it. It is it. Yeah, I think there's a good chance. I mean, who knows? It's either that or they're completely. Well, I say they're completely throwing us off. We don't know that. It's just speculation of what like Roz says about going to Black Marsh. There's yeah. There's
When
some
does Roz say we're going to Black Marsh?
So there's some dialogue that happens, I guess, in Gold Road, which I have not gotten to yet, but it's one of the things that I'm like, ooh, this put me on my like crazy train of starting to look things up. So I think it was Jake Clips that posted it, but there's double dialogue for Roz. So the first time you talk to him and you're like, hey, where do you think you're going to head off to next? He's like, yeah, I don't know. I'm not really too sure. And then if you click it again, he's like, yeah, I've been hearing that there's some activity that I need to take care of down in Black Marsh. And it's like, huh? What? Excuse me? Hello? That and Dark Brotherhood, this is the only thing that's like throwing me off, is like that chapter release, or not chapter, but those releases were all 2016. And I feel like they've been kind of like paralleling like the years of anniversaries for things in some ways. And so that would be a year off. But my prediction, my wall of crazy, which I don't have any of the lore pulled up in front of me, so I can't really go into it. I'm probably actually going to talk about it on Lore Seekers on the Extra Life stream on Saturday. But some of my wall of crazy is that would get like a Black Marsh situation this year, and then next year will be the Pale. Like 2026, like, will be the Pale. I'm nuts. I know. It's okay.
Oh. So you're saying 2026 we'd get the Pale. Well,
Yeah.
if we're getting the Pale in 2026, that means that is the year that Elder Scrolls 6 is coming out. Because ESO would need something really big to get people to stay focused when Elder Scrolls 6 comes out.
Mm-hmm.
And the Pale would do it because, yeah, Whiterun. Everyone wants Whiterun.
Yep. Exactly.
Fa la 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 foos roda.
Exactly. Full circle. There it is. Boom.
Every time.
Mic drop.
Like an Ouroboros.
That's right. Yeah. So there you go. That's my quick. Oh, Ryman says Enton Lauren mentions the daughter of the Jarl of Whiterun. Ooh. 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 Things are getting juicy. Anyway, we'll have to see. We'll have to see whatever stuff starts to come out, because we should be starting to get little trickles of things, I think, hopefully within the next, like, not few weeks, but usually that stuff starts in January.
Yep.
So we'll have
Only
to.
second week in January.
We'll have to see. Who knows? But could be fun. There you go. Stepping off my lore soapbox now and my crazy taking off my tinfoil hat for now. We'll put it back on at some point later. But we have guild announcements, don't we?
We do.
We do. On Mondays, you can hang out with some lore seekers and with Moki, as she takes people around to do fishing or Cyrodiil or achievements or Guildie's Choice, basically, as we lovingly call it. So Ryman says, no, get back on the box. So you can meet up with her. I believe they start grouping around 8:30-ish, right? Eastern. And then the event usually starts around 9-ish Eastern currently. So come and join in if you want to hang out, have fun, and do some fun stuff with Moki and crew. Then we've got Treacherous Tuesday. On Treacherous Tuesday, we celebrate running the dungeons for achievements or doing anything like that. There's no formal sign up in our Discord for the PlayStation groups on Treacherous Tuesday, but we do always remind you of it because it's how a lot of us became friends, and it's actually what our podcast here stemmed out of, was our Treacherous Tuesdays dungeon runs. So if you want to find a group, have fun, run through some achievements, and enjoy the dungeons or the lore, we love encouraging that stuff. And then we also have our Fearless Friday with Arthuria Dragoon.
Undaunted.
That's where we... Undaunted. We are undaunted. Yes, that's right. That's where we do the Undaunted dailies, delve, and whatever else is everyone's heart's desire on a Friday or a Freedus. Fearless Freedus.
I daunted her with that one.
We should call it Fearless Freedus. Anyway. But, yeah, so we, dotted. Sorry. Chat's saying we are undaunted. Thank you for joining in on that. You can tell there's a delay. But yeah, so Fearless Friday with Arthuria Dragoon, same sort of thing. We group up and go run the Undaunted stuff for that. There's no requirements other than whatever level you need to be able to participate in those. And that is about it. Ruh-roh. Banhammer incoming for this person. Goodbye.
Well, that, I can tell you about the social media you can find us on.
Please
such
do.
As X at Snugpod Cast. If you are listening to us, you can watch us on Twitch at Snugpod Cast, or if you want to watch a past live recording, you can also watch on YouTube. Search for Snugpod Cast. If you wish to send us your wish list for what you see in the most perfect companion from No More Murder Hobos this evening, you can email us at snugpodcast@gmail.com. I look forward to reading about everyone's perfect companion.
Yes.
Yeah. Are we on Blue Sky yet?
We are not on Blue Sky yet here for Snugpod, but we really should do that.
I thought we already did that. We need to do that. That's going to happen soon. We'll let you know when it does. It hasn't yet.
Yeah. It's another social that we've got to try and keep up with, but I think we can do it. So we'll look at getting into a Blue Sky. So, yeah. Did we talk about where they can listen to us? I missed that. I'm so sorry.
Oh, on your podcatcher of choice.
Yes, you can find us on your podcatcher of choice as well. You can also find us on YouTube and twitch.tv/snugpodcast. Sorry if you already said that. I was busy banning someone. Dang it. All right. Well.
And if you want to join us and play around, what we listed for guild activities is for our PlayStation NA server. However, we are part of the Lore Seekers and we are everywhere. And if you wish to join us, you can go to loreseekers.club and follow the links, fill out a nice little application, and see if we are a good fit for you.
We'd love to have you come join our crew. And, that also just means the Discord in general. Like, even if you're not a person who's current, or maybe you're worried that you're a solo player and you don't want to be in a guild because you're nervous that it's going to be pressure that you have to play with people, nope, we're totally not like that at all. So if you just want to come ask questions, hang out, learn lore, talk lore, we do a lot of stuff as well. That's not just for the individual platforms, but also for everybody across the whole guild. So come
It
and
is
hang out.
true. We do have people who just joined to talk lore.
That's true. Very true. So awesome. Well, I think that's it, huh?
We finished it.
We did
With
it.
no more Elfique interruptions.
No more Alfique interruptions. So, oh yeah, Crown, especially at the Xbox side, as you never hear from anyone. I know it's quiet. Let's say that actually just while we're here, really quick. It is definitely a little bit quiet just everywhere. There's a lot of Discords that are kind of quiet right now. I think we're just in the cycle of end of year and, all of that stuff. But yeah, it doesn't mean that there aren't people watching though, or people who are willing to chime in. So please, please, please always, speak up, say something, say hey. And if you're nervous about it, that's okay. You can always DM one of us too, personally. So we love to talk and we love to help people with stuff in the game. So there you go. Well, anything else to add?
I'm trying to think of a really good, witty, holiday-themed Elder Scrolls spin closing, but really all I have stuck in my head right now is fa la 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 Fuzero. Now you guys are gonna be sick of that by January.
I suppose on that note we can end. And till next time, I guess, sleep well, Tamriel.
And don't let anyone steal your sweet rolls.
That's a very, very important life lesson. Bye.